Hey, hey, hey. Can you hear me now?
Is this thing on?
I think it is. Hey, Rooster. Welcome in. Hey, thanks for responding. Yeah, I had a little bit of a screw up earlier. I streamed to the wrong, what do you call it? Count earlier. Oopsie.
Why am I not seeing the live stream?
Refresh it again. By now.
I saw the chat, but I can't see the live stream. There we go. Now I can see it.
Oh, good. Okay, make sure this is. There we go. No, that's the wrong one. Oops. Oh, almost made a bit of a boo-boo. Wondering why Inkay was still on Max Monday, and the answer is because I forgot to change that picture. Guess what? Got it. We're good to go. Right, now I can finally get this up and running properly. Excellent. Okay. Right now you are, Rooster, but don't worry. We'll get more people in here soon enough. Right. I think we're good now. Hope everyone had a really fun Go Wild. Boy, was that a lot of stuff going on, huh? Man, I got burned out by the end. But I hope everyone had a lot of fun. I'm excited for a nice, slow, easy week of Pokemoning. PoGo, what interesting spawns you have near me. And they are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them are water types. Can't believe it. PoGo does not know where I live, let me tell you right now. Oh, but the last thing. Terminal.
Yes, sir.
Are you in Discord right now?
I could be.
Let's do that. I just realized I didn't have Discord open yet. I've been using it on my phone mostly. I've been
Oh,
not
you're
on.
talking about phone, right?
Yeah.
That's what
Yep.
it
Yep.
is.
Yep. 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 We need your phone to see all of your secrets. Mentions? Who mentioned me? Ah, he did. Okay. Hey, Shinx, how you doing? Hey, Grandpat, welcome in as well. Why are we talking about states all of a sudden? No. I live in Florida. I am not from Florida. Rooster, don't you ever dare say that about me again. I'm not being serious, but no, I'm not a Floridian. Please don't put that on me. Hey, sweet Mo, welcome in. No, I'm only living here because of family. I am not living here because I like the state in any way, shape, or form, and that's also no. Though there are beautiful sunrises. I like seeing gators every once in a while. Anytime I point at some kind of water that's not salt water, it's gotta be fresh water. I always go, there's probably a gator in there. So while we were at the park this weekend, every time we saw water, I was like, there's probably a gator in there. And everyone told me to shut up because I said it too much. But it's true. There's probably a gator in there. And being able just to walk to the ocean, man. Oh, I live near the ocean, so being able to walk out there is great. Hey, welcome in, Lois Rockstar. Welcome in.
Yes. I know Lois. Thanks for joining.
Nice.
This is Terminal, and the other person talking is Dark.
Hi, I'm Dark. I do dark things. First off, crocodiles and gators are actually different. Crocodiles have a longer snout, while alligators have a more wider snout. Okay, among other differences. And how do you confirm them? You just assume they're there, because it's better to assume they're there than to jump into something that does not have anything.
So Lois, this is Terminal, and my co-host is his name is Dark.
Hello.
And, together Pogo tips. So
Exactly.
appreciate.
Okay, but yeah, let's actually just get into it because I think are you in there now? Yes, you are. Perfect. Okay, let me just make sure everything on that's working. Also, you're being a little choppy, by the way. Something's going on your end. So you've been a little choppy.
Give me a moment.
All right, cool. Do your thing. Perfect. Okay. If something's cutting you out on your end, it might be your filter or something, possibly. Is the NJ wind? Is it full of garbage? Is that why it just keeps on smacking him in the face? Ah, garbage bag. How did that get in my house?
Does this sound any better? I may need to do something else.
Oh, that sounds a lot better. Yes, it does. Dino, welcome in. Yes.
And just people in chat, we don't. People don't provide their own personal names. We don't also talk about. So, Rooster, a little moment ago, you mentioned a name, and I deleted it because of that reason. So
yes.
People can dox themselves, but we try not to dox people.
Yeah. So like, if you accidentally do say someone's name, no worries. We'll just delete that message and move on. Because most people are just gonna have an accent because we know some of you guys in real life. So of course you'd say our names because that's what you call us when you see us. We look at our faces. But yeah, we try to keep everyone safe that way. I agree, Christian, so much.
Yes. So, do you ready to get going?
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. We are Pogo Tips. I am Dark,
and I am Terminal. Thanks for joining.
And we are here to break down everything you need to know about this next week in Pogo. And I think this is a perfect time to get straight to the first slide, which is the week in advance. So what we're gonna see here is we're gonna see actually a whole lot of less thank you so much, because boy was this weekend a lot. Okay, we'll definitely go over that in our weekly postmortem, but we'll first move on and let's talk about everything we're gonna see this week. So Max Monday is gonna feature both versions of Toxtricity. And those are, sorry, you know what? I'm starting to talk about them. Say that we're having Max Monday, Toxtricity. Spotlight Hour is Sableye with 2 times Stardust. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. I actually might get out for that one. Then finally, we're seeing Heatran and Ampharos and Manectric in raids, including a raid hour for Heatran on Wednesday. And then we're going to have Max Battle Weekend from Friday until, I think it's actually next Monday, but it goes through Sunday. And then we're also getting High Voltage on Tuesday the 18th. And we're also seeing the Championship Series Cup and Master League coming to PvP. All right, so let's move on. Oh, well, Christian, you may want to eat those words, but I'm not going to tell you why until later. But once it comes out, I can say it. I will tell you. You need to eat your words. But let's move on then to the next page, which will be, everyone take a break. Just kick your feet up and rest, because, oh, boy, has this been a crazy week and weekend. You know, we had all those different 5-star raids with a raid hour every night. We had Grimmsnarl, we had Shadow Cresselia, we had Darkroar, we had Beware, a costume Beware. We had tons of shinies around here. We had Mighties. You know, we had to actually try and throw excellent throws instead of just being able to, like, you know, throw it and whatever, because they'd flee so quickly. Like, oof. Everyone just, you know, honestly, just take a breath right now. Just inhale and exhale. We all paused for a second. I think that was great. Let's move on to Max Monday, which is Toxtricity, which happens to be one Terminal's favorite Pokemon. So you know what, Terminal, you go ahead and talk about Toxtricity for this Max Monday.
Before I get into it, there seems to be, if you could take a look at the screen, there seems to be a little bit issue with the slide going on. But
oh wow, yeah. Let me take a look at that real quick then. But go ahead and talk about it while I'm doing that, though.
Yeah. So Toxtricity's got the Gmax form. So it's one of those Pokemon that is good to get the D-Max form, just kind of to have it registered in your decks and things like that. But it's going to be all of the Toxtricity. Best thing about Toxtricity is to get from these Toxtricities is you can rate them all week and to be able to get the candy form to help out with the Gmax form. So if you haven't gotten the Gigantamax forms yet, then there's still something to go after. They are a little bit on the expensive side. They're a tier 4 one, and so you want to, you know, it's going to cost you 800 MP. I always look at these as you're going to get a free raid, 1 or 2 per day, depends upon if you stored up particles from the previous. Unfortunately, with this event, I'm very lacking in particles, or I should say negative account balance for it. Definitely a good one. Definitely a good one for you to be going after for that reason alone. Plus, they're just cool looking Pokemon. I like.
Agreed. And here's a fun fact about them too. You know those little things on their chests, those little purple things on the chest right there. Those actually are supposed to represent how many strings are in a guitar and a bass. So if you know which one's which, congratulations.
High key and low keyed. Yes. And there are no background. Just a standard, your D-Max. It's just every week. Lately they've been putting out a new D for us to invalidate any old Pokemon that we have. Luckily, there was never a Toxtricity without a D-Max. That's a nice thing. And Lois, I would say that I could tell you exactly. I did easily 45 to 45. Yeah, I did 45 the Grimmsnarl Dynamaxes this weekend. I did a lot. So for you to have 2,000 particles, I'm negative about 25,000.
Yeah, so I agree on that. And yeah, so this is honestly, oh, excuse me, I hope you didn't hear that. That was supposed to be a silent one. Sorry, guys. But no, this is honestly great because like if you have used up all your particles, like you can collect like what 800 per day, right? So you can go do one and then go back home. It's perfect. I have a couple power spots right next to me. I have actually still have some saved up as well, and so I'm gonna go do two and then head back home because I'm resting up this week. Okay, my feet need the rest, my brain needs the rest, my body needs the rest. I just need some rest, and so I'll be going out to do this just a little bit.
Just say hi to a couple of people in chat as we move on to the next slide. So, hello,
Yes.
Atomic, and hello, Raj. Welcome to the chat.
Welcome in, everyone. It's good to see you all here. Glad to see you all alive after what we have gone through the past 7 days. You all are troopers. I respect you. All right. Yes, Christian, I agree with this one. This is a W Spotlight Hour because it is Sableye, which also coincides with 2 times Stardust. Now, if anybody doesn't know, Sableye gets you a lot of Stardust. I will give someone a high five, whoever can tell me in chat how much they give. Whoever's first will get that. But in addition to that, why does it keep doing that when I do transfer that over? There we go. So in addition to that as well, we also have some Stardust bonuses from high voltage as well. So you actually might be seeing quite a bit. Oh, Shiny Shinx, high five at 750. Good job. Excellent. Yes. So you'll be getting a ton from this. So this is a good time if you have any star pieces left over after the last 7 days. Pop one. Okay. Either use Palkia for this. Grab one of your dark or ghost megas to get more candy if you need it. And just honestly go ham. You know, do your best you can to clear out your storage so you can catch as many of these as you can, and just reap the dust. Okay. Pretend like you're a spaceship navigator in Dune, and you just need that dust. Soak it all in.
It's more, if you do this with a star piece, you're getting more Stardust than you did if you caught an Arduino. That's 2100, and this is over 2200 there. And
exactly.
So definitely a lot to go with. And I'd like to say hello to Mo Hanish. Thanks for joining.
Welcome in. And yeah, so honestly, this is probably the one thing that I'm definitely going to be doing for an hour, and that's really it. I will do stuff here and there, and I'll talk about more about what I'm going to plan. I've got some plans for myself later once we get to the post-mortem, but for now, this is definitely an event I will be doing 100%. All right, and then anybody else we got to say hi to before we move on?
Well, Christian just asked a question while you fix the slide.
Why does it keep doing this?
So go ahead. So that would be 1500, and then you get another 50% on top of that. So that's where you get to 2250 Stardust per catch. Now, if it's weather boosted, that's even better.
Oh God, yeah. If it's weather boosted, but it's hard to because it's dark and ghost. At least around me, it's hard for me to ever get that type where I am. Why does it keep switching back over like that? It doesn't look like that way over here. I'm gonna have to do some work on this after stream a little bit because it's a little weird. Weather boost would be, I think it's cloudy. It's I think it's cloudy, and for ghost it's like foggy, I might say.
Yep. For ghost.
But like you never see that.
Yeah, it's very, very rare. It's kind of like trying to chase down the when you're looking for snowy weather in the middle of the summer. That happens. Sometimes you need those boosts also.
Oh, London. Oh yeah, you might get in London. Hey, friend. We both say it at the same time. Yes, but welcome in everybody. So next we got Heatran is coming back this week. It is gonna be in the 5-star raids along with Mega Ampharos and Manectric in the 4-star raids. We'll talk about a little bit later, but first there will also be a raid hour for this thing on Wednesday, November 18th, 6-7 p.m. local time, and you still get that extra Candy XL with each successful catch. So go for that. Again, standard 1 out of 20 shiny rate, and in the future you might actually really want to have this. I won't say exactly why. Christian might know, but Christian is also gonna be quiet because we are a spoiler-free channel around here. Spoiler-free. Heatran, you can be raiding Heatran terminal?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Heatran, are you gonna be raiding Heatran terminal?
I love Heatran. I don't. If there's a raid, I do it. It's actually
Gotcha.
really funny. Raj, who's over in the YouTube chat, he said to me, "Are you ready? We did a bunch of Shadow Dark Rise, and he said, "You want to do any more?" And I said to him, "Do I ever say no?" So yeah, I'm very well known to keep doing raids. So yeah, I'm going to be running a raid hour this week in northern New Jersey from during the raid hour time. I refuse to say those numbers and have people respond in a very strange way. It is actually really nice shiny. It's funny. It's still red. It's just a brighter red. And a lot of the parts have also gone white. I do have one shiny lucky for it, and I do need some more candy for that.
Nice. I actually did trade a Heatran this weekend. It was a guaranteed lucky. I'll talk about that later. Yeah, Dino, we'll definitely talk about our hauls a little bit later because we both had some interesting stories for this weekend that we get to talk about. So we're gonna leave that till a little bit later. But right now we're just gonna go through the preview real quick. Then we can totally get into all our hauls and talk about all that stuff with everybody. In terms of how many people, you can usually get away with 2. 1 is very doable because this is quad week to ground. So easiest thing you can do is get some Garchomps, all right? Get some Landorus's, get some really good ground types, a Groudon as well, and just go to town on this guy because he will fall like butter. Someone who got knocked over. I don't know. I can't think of a good metaphor right now. We'll just have to go with that.
So somebody who's got some powered up stuff and everything on your best case, if you had, like, for example, teams of perfect Groudons, level 50 Groudons, Shadow Groudons, that you could take it down. It would be like doing 80% damage. So 2 people and a good slightly above average player. I'm saying that 2 people could easily do it. Might take the full time, but it's definitely something that's doable with 2 people.
Yeah, Christian, like you're looking at Groudon as probably, especially Shadow Groudon as being your best pick for this, but also Lando, Shadow Garchomp, regular Garchomp, anything it's a really good ground Pokemon, Excadrill, Shadow Excadrill, they are great for taking this guy down. So yeah, you won't have a lot of problems with this guy unless for whatever reason you're not tapping on your screen, which I have done before and lost a raid because I wasn't paying attention.
Welcome to 95% of PoGo players, also known as ADHD.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay then. Let's see, anything else? Oh yeah.
Hey, hello to Toasty Tiger who just joined us.
Welcome in. Welcome in. So let's see. All right, let's go to this next slide because I don't know why it keeps on changing the slide size, but we'll figure it out later because right now we got to talk about Mega Manectric and Ampharos, which will begin on Tuesday, November 17th and ends the following Tuesday at 10 a.m. Now, both these are pretty easy. I believe that they are duoable. Manectric is, of course, weak to the same as Heatran. So whatever your Heatran team is, you can use it for both of these as well. You don't have to change anything. Even though Ampharos does gain the Dragon type when it Mega Evolves, it's still going to be destroyed by ground. They're both still going to be destroyed by ground types. So honestly, easy week. They actually made it easy for us. We don't have to make 3 different teams. Make one team, and you could take out anything that you're going to see, which is fantastic. That's great. These 2, in terms of soloing, I think that they are soloable if you have high power. Oh, they're not? Oh, okay, never mind.
I'll say this: they're soloable if you're extremely high powered. We're talking about having a bunch of mega level 50s and perfects and stuff like that. It's really one of those people can easily do it. You're probably going to take a minute to do for 2 people. It's one of those things, especially then you're going to definitely ones you want to get through and get the energy for them. And they both, if I remember correctly, take 100 energy to evolve for the first time. So it's pretty easy to take care of that way.
Yes, and also Mega Manectric does have a lot of research tasks I've seen that are available in from spinning stops. So you might already have enough for it. But if you're looking for a good Manectric, of course, doing these raids is a great way to get a good one because they're pretty Electrike, which is its pre-Evo, is pretty rare in the wild, so it's hard to find them. So this is a great way in case you find a good Manectric, and the shiny is pretty good too. I'll say, it's got a nice shiny. I do enjoy it.
And so while you go into the next slide and fix that,
Yes.
I double checked. Ampharos is 200 mega energy to be able to and Manectric takes 100 mega energy to do that.
So the next thing we're talking about is Dynamax Battle Weekend. All right, and this starts on Friday. Hold on, the dates in there are wrong. It's Friday 21st until Monday the 24th. All right, so let me Windows Friday 21st till Monday. Okay. And
Pretty excited actually about Eevee. I do like Eevee a lot, and it's going to be nice to be able to bring your EVs into be able to Dynamax and stuff like that. So that's going to be quite an interesting change.
yes, it's all nice and well, but my only problem with it, if you look on the far right there, is that there is a Gmax form. So like these are all just dex fillers, and I just kind of feel like, why didn't you release the Gmax first? But yes, this will be a lot of hunting because you have to get the EV and you have to get all the different evolutions, and some of them, of course, are random. Because why can't we have an? I'm gonna leave this rant alone for a minute. But also, power spots will refresh more frequently while this is going on. You'll get half distance to receive 2 times MP, which means you get 600 MP for walking 500 meters, and that would be about half a kilometer for all you Americans out there. Also, I forgot to mention down there, also, this is the debut of D-Max Eevee.
Yes, it's coming out for the first time. You do need to get a lot of these if you want to be able to get all the different forms and evolve them and stuff like that.
Yes, we don't have a lot of information, but Lois Rockstar, but from given what it is probably going to be a tier 1, which will be 250 MP to do, and very, very soloable. Very soloable. Like, you have to be not trying to lose this thing. Yes. Sorry for interrupting their terminal. But yes, this is mostly for dex filler stuff, and I'll do it, sure, whatever, but I'm gonna take my time with this because this will take a while to get everybody that you need for it, especially with the random evolutions going on. But yeah.
Very good. What's next?
What's next? Oh, someone's watched the West Wing. That would be the Great League. Gotta change this title too.
Didn't catch up on that.
Yeah, it's all good. So we got the Pokemon World Championships.
Yeah, so we do have an interesting change in GBL. So this week is some of the lead up to the Ultimate World Championships that are coming out down the road, and so we're gonna have some of those falling into it. So first, actually, very briefly, we've got Mega Master League week. I actually liked it a lot, and that was about 2 months ago. We had that last. And,
yeah.
You can have 1 mega in there. Want to do 1 mega at a time, and it makes it very challenging to it. Gives you nice teams, a nice difference when you're doing Master League for it. And then the World Championship team, it's a little bit hard to read. Dark, do you mind making this a little bit bigger, please? But we're going to be able to do. In a second, let's bring up League Duck while I'm waiting for you to. Go. So it's kind of a basic Great League, but there's only certain types that are allowed that are in here. One thing that I didn't even put in the slides here is that this is also going to be one of those battle weekends where we get 4 times rewards, and you get more Pokemon, more times you can go and battle and stuff like that. This weekend that's coming up. So So it's one of those that you're going to want to do a lot of. As usual, whenever Master League's in there, you get 4 times rewards. So definitely one that I'm going to be doing because I do these for the dust and I do these to lose. So definitely add some fun and challenge. Now this is going to help a lot of people out when you're going from level, I think it's level 78 to 79. Is that right, or is it 79 to? Oh, so from 79 to 80 is where you got to win 80 trainer battles in the Go Battle League. I think this weekend that's coming up, you're going to see a lot of people get into level 80 because people who are currently 79 are going to be pushing hard because you're going to be able to do 100 battles every day this weekend, and it'll definitely help you out.
Also, who do you ship? I ship Lapras and Honedge. I think they'd be a good couple. Oh, come on, that wasn't that bad of a joke. Come on. Okay, your silence is killing me on this.
I didn't quite understand it, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. Ships are like people will randomly pair up. Well, not randomly, but they think that certain characters should be in a relationship in a show. Those are called ships. Like example for Avatar: Last Airbender, Zutara is Zuko and Katara. That was the joke, and these are the championships, the best ships. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna move on from this. Gonna move on. You know, I don't need to see that, Lois. Okay, you know what, I didn't need to read that either. That really hurt my feelings.
I'll just let you know, talking about ages, and we don't want to mention those in chat, but there are some people in the chat that are closer to my age than your age, and that's and so some people are not completely understanding those same jokes. So yes.
Why don't you understand my jokes? They're so funny and they're so relevant to everyone of all ages. So I don't understand what you are talking about. Anyway, hey guys, look, it's gonna be more Pekka. Wow, isn't that cool? You know what, Grandpa? You know what? Shush. You know, shush over there.
Grandpa is actually Grandpa and I did a lucky trade today. So.
Oh, nice.
The slides will again need to be edited back on, fixed for the.
Oh my! What is going on here? I just updated, and I know what I think it just screwed up. I have to go and look at that later. Ugh. But yeah, actually, we will get to that in a second, Lois, because we've got High Voltage coming out, which is going to be well, it's very small. November 18th at 10 a.m. to November 22nd at 8 p.m. So we've got about 4 days of this. Oh, sorry, is it 6 days of this? My bad. And what we're going to see is a shiny debut of more Pekko. It's gonna be, I'm kind of excited about this because actually when I was doing Dynamax Adventures with my friends, this was one of the first shinies I got from Dynamax Adventures, so I'm really happy to actually try and get this. Yes, and it's no longer going to be just tied to what's it mostly been in? GBL rewards, right?
Yeah,
Terminal?
you could also get some of the research in the past, and so this is going to be available literally in everything, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of crazy. Yeah,
8-timed research, collection challenge, Go Battle League, and even surprise snapshots. That's pretty cool.
What?
Out there.
Also, I hope you all did all your surprise snapshots for Go Wild, because I almost forgot about those.
We'll talk about those, but I did not go wild for those. I think I got one done, but
dang.
I don't know if Shiny's still in here, but you're going to be able to encounter a Shiny Shinx, and she is a huge fan.
Dude, I love Shinx's shiny. It is so good. It's so good. So shiny Shinx, I mean, if of all the shinies, you picked a really good one because I love Shinx as a shiny, and it doesn't really spawn near me very often, so I'm going to be looking for that guy because I've actually already got Emolga, Dedenne, and Togedemaru, so I won't be going for them, but even though all three of those are also shiny boosted, so I'll be looking for more Pekko and Shinx. And let's also say that you're going to get 2 times XP for nicer, better throws. You're also going to get 2 times Stardust for catching Pokemon, which we'll need to find out about if that stacks with the Spotlight Hour, because if it's 4 times dust, I know. Yeah, I wish though, because like, how crazy would it be 4 times dust with Sableye and a Star Piece running? Oh Lord, I can just imagine the dust. And then let's see, you can also get a ticket here, which gets you 2 premium passes, 1 charge TM, and then an encounter with what is it? An event themed Pokemon. So probably more Peko. Probably more Peko.
Well, just to clarify it, it's one elite charge TM.
Oh,
And
sorry.
so,
Yes, thank you.
and so honestly, this is one of those researches, like those elite charge TMs are so rare to be able to get. And so I'm going to be, I'm definitely getting this ticket here. And when it says the event themed Pokemon, so it's probably going to be a Moga, Dedenne, Togedemaru, and Shinx is probably what you're going to get for it. We'll find more out on Tuesday when this becomes available.
I gotta say, for a paid ticket, they're definitely tossing at least one more Peko in there. There's no way that they're not gonna leave the big guy of the event off the paid ticket. I definitely think we're gonna get that one in that as well. But yeah, I agree with you. We'll probably see one of each of those spawns in the paid ticket, which would be nice.
Now, one side note, yeah, a Morpeko is a really fun Pokemon to battle with if you're battling in GBL or against friends, and even in raids and stuff like that. But it's really fun in GBL and against friends because you keep flipping between the two forms. And actually, more interesting, it's one of the best Pokemon. You can even just power it up to 1500 CP. It's one of the best Pokemon to take Giovanni's first couple shields down. So that's definitely something that we're gonna I use it all the time just to destroy his shields for it. Hey, Nikki, welcome in. We're going to be talking about the week in review shortly. So what we're right now talking about is what's here on screen, but we're all going to be going over the week in review.
I also really hate everything you got, Nikki. Really hate it. Really hate it. Absolutely disgusted by everything you got. But we'll get into that part later. All right, which is actually right now. So weekly postmortem is definitely not what's up there. It's definitely just Go Wild. Can you tell we had very little time to get this done because of Go Wild today? Anyway, let's get into the majority of Go Wild. First, let's talk about, oh, there we go. The 5-star raids that we had throughout the week, which would be, we got the Shadows of Lugia and Ho-Oh. We had the Tapus of Coco, Lele, then Bulu and Finny, and then we had both forms of Necrozma. Yeah, thank you, Dino. I'm glad. I couldn't tell either, really. That's why no one saw anything exactly. So how did you do in terms of all these guys, everybody? And Terminal, please tell me how you did as well. I'm curious to hear how you did throughout the week, because you usually host the week, right?
I host raid hours most when it's on, and this week I hosted one every single day. My terror, that's one of those Pokemon that I just can't get the timing down right to catch. I think I caught about 2/3 of the Lugias that I rated, and the Shadow is just such a so that's definitely there's definitely a bit of a challenge. Let's see, I did get a purifiable hundo this week from it.
Ooh, so that was nice. Let's start sharing our phones then, so we can talk about this stuff. Good. Let me get that over there, right? Meow. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't know if they fixed a bug or made a new bug with this, because this was all working fine last time I streamed. OBS. I'm never updating you again on the day I've got to stream. That's just a bad idea. There. Okay. Oh god. Okay, yes, let's go over this. Okay, so for your Lugias, most of these are actually from older stuff. I didn't do too many this week. I think the only ones I did are these top 4 or so. Yeah, okay, so yeah, these like top 4. So I got a couple backgrounds, which I'm very happy about. I got that for the collection. No shiny with the background, sadly, but you know, one day I'll get that. But for the moment, we've got didn't do too many on that one. For Ho-Oh, let's see what I did on that one. Ho-Oh. I know some people who rated a ton and got a ton of like hundos. They got some good ones with backgrounds. Yes. Oh, hey, did everybody remember to remove frustration? Because guess what? I didn't. I totally forgot about that the whole week.
You still have time. If you're East Coast, it's only 9:40 at night. You got till midnight, so 11:59. So
I still got time.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's nice. The same thing. Your research. All have until midnight tonight, 11:59 p.m. tonight to claim your research. So you definitely have time to get through all that stuff. And
yes.
Do you want to know the easiest way to remove frustration, since we brought that up just now?
Oh God, please, yes, tell me everything.
You don't want to do it? I can show how to do it. So best thing to do is to go into your item bag and go find your charged TMs. And when you go inside of there, if you just do and then the word frustration, no space. Then you can find all your Pokemon that still have frustration on them. And as you
Ooh.
tap on them, it is extremely easy to remove frustration from that way. It is much quicker to do it that method for it. But you
That
definitely still
is.
have time. Right? I usually recommend starting off with something like doing that frustration, then go down and find the 3 and 4 star ones and just remove them. And if you have a lot of charged TMs, it's no harm in just going through all of these right now. Otherwise, you might have to wait a few months. Sometimes it's 3 or 4 months. I've
Mm-hmm.
actually for doing it. So I just since I've got 79 charged TMs, I just go through all these and just start removing frustration from all of them, and something done. I've been doing it slowly throughout this week, honestly, and trying to get through some of these. After you look at your 3 and 4 stars, I personally would recommend then seeing if you have any shinies with frustration. Again, those are ones you're definitely going to want to move from them. And then you can move to other ones like your 2 stars or other legendaries and stuff like that you want to do. So just a quick little tidbit on the ways that I remove frustration pretty quickly. Just the tips.
And in addition to that, I see everybody talking about everything they got. Dude, I'm excited to see all this. I don't know if we'll be able to answer all of you, but we'll definitely try. But please post any of your stuff in our Discord. We want to see everything you got. And like like I said before, the more you post this stuff, the more I seethe with rage. So if you want to see me seething, come to our Discord and post all the cool stuff you got, so I can be super jealous.
It's a great time also while you're listening to our talk here to go through your bag and start removing. Do have of Pokemon that you caught over this week. If you caught any Mighties, those might be good ones to save for trades because it saves the receiver of that lots of dust. And so, and there most of them should be should not be any special trades. So except for if you got any of the League Trios, so that's a pretty good thing there.
Did it again. I forgot about that. Yep. My bad. Sorry about that, guys.
My screen disappeared also, by the way. There we go.
Yeah, because I accidentally minimized the Discord. Oopsies. But yes, I want to show you guys this one. Actually, the first shadow raid for Ho I ever did, I got this guy right here. Pretty proud of him. Even though he might not have a background, but seriously, the first one, they announced it and boom, there he was in all his shiny glory.
Nice.
Yes.
Very good.
Because the reason I'm pointing this out to you guys is because I know sometimes, at least for myself, I didn't do this great actually during this whole event compared to other people. Mostly because some people were more willing to do more raids than I was or whatever else, grind harder, of course. But I want to point this out because this guy and me, we got a bit of a history, we got a story, and so he's still my favorite Shadow Ho I've ever gotten. Even if I got a shiny Ho with a background, this guy would still be my favorite because he decided first raid I ever did. Yeah, I'll be shiny for you. So just want to point that out because sometimes after these big events, I feel like you can feel kind of, I call it the post-event clarity, where you realize how much you did and everything, and was it really all worth it? And I'll say, yeah, because the experiences you get playing with your friends and getting that chance of getting that really cool shiny that everyone else is going after, it gives you those moments of joy, which, yeah, this is a gacha game, but those moments are valuable, even past the little bit of money you may spend, on these events trying to get stuff. Sorry. Okay, off my soapbox. Let's go back to talking about some of the rest of the raids. Like when it comes to
Curious, who got shinies and how many they got. So if you've got any shiny Grims, throw them up in chat. And let me just say hi to a couple of people that are showing up in chat. So Galaxy Gaming,
please do.
Hello. Thanks for joining. And so I did a lot of these. I'm at level 76, going for 77, and I need to get 100 done. And I figured, what better time to try to get some good ones out of this? And so this is what I did. I got rid of some already. I currently have 51 Grimmsnarls, and but I definitely got rid of some. The ones that I'm saving are going to be the ones with the background. I have let's see how many with the background here. I have 16 with the background.
Oh.
I did. I got a shiny Grim. Let me go in there and show you. I got a shiny, and my only shiny that I got. One shiny. It was actually my fourth one that I did locally. Third one I did locally, or fourth one because I did remote one.
Wow.
The background. So it's definitely a lot of work there for it. Galaxy Gaming got 4 shiny Grims, 2 with the backgrounds. One was already trinket traded. And yeah, I'm actually looking to shiny to lucky swap my Grimmsnarl at the background. So that's one of the things that I'm going to be asking around
Nice.
for and anybody I'm lucky with for it.
I unfortunately didn't get anything, and it made me kind of upset about the Grimmsnarl because here are all the shinies I got here. I got at the end of it, like literally in the last hour, Unknown Eye. Then I got Clefairy. I got Beware from actually the collection challenge, which was so surprising to me. I was like, what?
Anyone from that one? That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And then I got Stunky. I was looking for that one. Zigzagoon. I love the shiny, so I'm always happy to see that. Got the Cottony. Got three Jigglypuff. Sorry. Got the Alolan Vulpix. Got a Route. Some Meryl. Poplio was like whatever because we had the calm day, but I'm still glad I got it. Absol, Mighty Absol, which I was very happy about. Zora, finally. I tried every Halloween so hard to get that guy, and finally got him shiny. Heck yeah. Let's see. Got the Alolan Grimer I was looking for. Got a Shadow Cresselia, a couple of Necrozma, a Bulu. But you know what? Actually, it was kind of like the best one that I got out of the whole event was this little guy right here, Ladybug. That's it.
You did right.
I was looking for him for so long, and I finally got him. I'm so happy about that. Probably my favorite pull I got out of this whole thing. I would say maybe Zora was up there as well. Zora was pretty good too. I was looking for that guy for a while. Also, if you have Skorupi, here's some advice. Don't evolve it. Drapion Shiny is terrible.
Why do you say that?
I'm not going to show you why. You have to look it up yourself because I'm not going to evolve that guy to prove a point.
We're talking about. Let's see.
Nope.
I kind of like it. It's not one of the worst ones. There's some a lot worse than that, or some that are barely noticeable.
It's Gengar levels of bad. Sorry, I've got to say, compared to what Skorupi is, it's Gengar levels of bad.
I do agree. Skorupi does have some good looks to it. Definitely
and
does.
Here are all the hundos I got. I got a Mawile, a Hatena, and two Hatterines. I got a Poochyena from actually doing the party challenges, which was a very big surprise. Houndour as well from that. I got two hundos from doing the party challenges. And I got two more hundo Titars and a hundo Tapu Lele. And let me show you this too. 4-star and what's this? Larvitar. I have an army of hundo Titars. Fear me. 6 of them. Watch out. I'm gonna come and throw a bunch of rocks at you.
An unevolved one, an evolved one.
Say what?
Those you said you have an army of Titars, and there's a slight difference between what you have and a Titar.
I have the candy. If it needs to be done, it will be done. This is like, just showing you what I can do. Doesn't mean I have to do it. You don't always have to show your full power, unless you have to. If you don't have to, so there you go.
Can't hurt.
Oh no, Dino! I'm gonna crunch your bones into dust. That's what I'm gonna do.
Into the Rays in a moment. Where from this past week we haven't gotten to that yet, but
yeah.
One more of the day. We got about 2 hours of the day of playtime. I was working with my local group and handing out all sorts of things with it, and so which was fun. I had a good time meeting everybody and stuff like that. But after working a full day of that yesterday, I did almost the entire day today. I started off my day bright and early at 6:30 in the morning, getting raids and Grimmsnarls done in the middle of New York City. And then around 11 o'clock, I then started meandering around northern New Jersey, trying to catch some hundos and other Pokemon there. So most of my luck today, most of my hundo luck was today, getting a bunch of those. And I'm curious if people that were going around, especially during the last 15 where they, I got four hundos just from those last 15 minutes. From actually 3 hundos from the last 15 minutes of the day. I'm curious how that was definitely an interesting way to do it. Personally, liked last year's version better, where it was 15 minutes after the end of the event. I could be wrong. Somebody told me that I was wrong, but I thought it was 15 minutes after the end of the event for that. But better events overall. For it, but all of the work, the lead up week, this was definitely a lot of work. Time for it.
Yeah, you were going hard, but I could tell like near the end you were starting to crack a bit. you were doing so much. You're cracking a little bit.
My back definitely cracked. That's tell you that. So
Nice. All right, so I'm gonna go over a few things. Let's see. I think I saw something I want to respond to in chat. Give me 1 second, please, folks. Oh,
so
now this thing's not working. Oh,
we
great,
didn't
awesome.
talk, we didn't talk about all of the legendaries that from this past week.
Oh yeah.
All so
Sure.
why don't so let's see. So
Well,
we had
1 second. 1 second though. 1 second though, please. I just want to make sure I said something about that. Uh, make sure it is. I mentioned it. Yes. Okay. So Dino, I was just using Crunch over Brutal Swing because I love that move in the mainline games. But yeah, Brutal Swing is the better move on T-Tar for this game. Yes, I wanted to make sure I said that. Go ahead, Terminal. Yeah, talk about everything happened for the week, because you did this more than I did. So I feel like everyone wants to hear what you did. So go ahead, tell us all about it.
I'm a bit crazy this week, and definitely was going out for those backgrounds and trying to get stuff. I did end up with a purifiable Lugia, purifiable Honda Lugia. Lots of backgrounds. Those are the ones. Most of the ones that I'm going to be keeping. The two Tapus earlier this week. The first two Tapus. I didn't go super hard on those, and so Tapu Koko and Tapu Lele. I did get one background for both of those. I did insane amount of I did all of my remotes that I could do for Necrozma. I maxed out on the Lunar Fusion Energy, and that was in person. I didn't even have to remote those for it. And
Oh wait, hold on. I have to say something about that. He literally asked me this about, he had 10,000 lunar energy, and he was basically asking me, should I continue to raid this? And I was just like, no, you have 10. There's nothing more for you to do. Stop it, Terminal, stop it. And he's like, yeah, I know, and I know that, but like, I could just do one more. But no, Terminal, no, stop it. But no, he went super hard, guys. Like, I was impressed that, like, I didn't think he could keep it up the whole week, because like I couldn't keep it up for like 2 days, and he did it for 7 days. Like, this man is impressive in many ways when it comes to Pogo, or obsessive. I'm not sure which one is impressive or obsessive. You decide.
yes, I definitely love to raid. I did get this. This was I immediately had to fuse it. So this was my there's a background Necrozma that I immediately fused.
Yeah, of course.
I want to make sure I use up the energy before I got more energy. Fuse that. It is definitely one of the nicer ones. I had the other form of it already fused with the shiny, and I figured then why not do this one? So it's definitely get done for it. And then later in the week we had the two other Tapus, Blue and Finny. Again, not so many people came out for that because people were saving their remotes or used up all their remotes from the previous days with the different Necrozmas and trying to get that.
Like me.
Yes, I definitely a lot of people did that. I'm going to get rid of a bunch of the Necrozmas and some other stuff on there, and I did a bunch of Cresselias. I don't think I got a very good one. I'm still going through everything and checking. I did get a lot of backgrounds. This Darkrai is, I think, my second best one. So my best Darkrai, if I purified it, I'd get a 90 out of it. Definitely not worth going after for that. So I was running after that. I have a friend who he did over 1,200 Necrozma raids, and he got himself a hundo, it was a hundo, and he master balled it. He wanted it for the new pose that we have that you can master that shows the ball that your buddy was caught in. So he wanted his buddy to, that when he buddies it up, he wanted to show up that it has the master ball for that. I haven't actually used the new pose yet for it.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, let's take a look at it.
I haven't tried it yet. I'm curious what it looks like there for it.
Yeah, so I'm saying I want to see it too. Please show us.
I have claimed it. Yes, I have. So
that's his Superman pose right there. Classic Superman pose.
Hero Rising. Let's see. Animated. It's going to be an animated pose. I assume that's what it's going to be. It's not this one. Nope, that's Hot Cocoa. I like that pose when it gets nice and cold.
I love hot cocoa in the wintertime. I put on my sweater, my ugly sweater, get my hot cocoa, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
That's the Rockstar one. Is this the... No, I don't know what the pose is. I'm curious about it.
Let me see if I can find it then, because I collected everything from the research.
I thought I had also. Party Popper.
Where's the poses? They're there.
Lois, I'm happy to. But no, on the stream it's about talking about PoGo tips and giving some tips and everything for the upcoming week. Yeah, don't have a problem with it generally speaking. Let's see, huge 10th place that I got over in the Cresselia showcase. Did not have time to do the showcase as I normally do.
I don't see the pose either. It was in the research, right?
I thought so. So maybe the pose is not available quite yet.
I saw some claimable rewards. Maybe it was part of that. Let's see. It's mostly just the Pokemon.
You do have until midnight tonight to claim these awards, or just before it?
Yes.
So Lois got first place for her Darkrai. Congratulations.
Nice. GG's. Yeah, I don't.
Somebody asked. I forgot who it was. If I got any shiny unknowns. I did. I was very happy that I got these two. One of them means a lot to me, and so it's definitely one that I wanted to get. So it's definitely going hard after those. I've realized I deleted most of my unknowns that I got these past few days, but it's okay. I didn't need all those, and surprisingly, this was one that I was actually
pretty good one.
It's usually very high powered, so it was a very very nice one there for it.
And so the thing that I was really happy about for this weekend is I did some bird watching. I got the Galarian Zapdos, Galarian Articuno, and the Galarian Moltres. Because when you catch them in Safari Balls, they never run.
Yes, a lot of people did do that. I know somebody who did 4 hours, saw 2 birds during those 4 hours. The problem is, if you were doing the daily, you were not going to be able to get the Mighty Lake Trio. So it's one of those things.
Yes, but here's the thing. I also got the Mighty Lake Trio as mighty. They're not mighty. They're the Lake Trio. They're jokes. But oh, you mean the mighty as in stats, right? Yes, I also got all those too. So what I did,
very many, I'll tell you that.
I didn't get 2 of them. So this is what I saw. So I saw 5 and then 2 ran. So that's total 7 I saw the entire time. So yeah, did pretty good on that front. And like, I only spent 2 hours on my daily incense on Saturday and 1 hour on Sunday. And I got Zapdos and Articuno on that 1 hour and Moltres on that 2 hour. But honestly, on the first day, I can understand like why maybe people might not have seen them as frequently because they're busy raiding and whatnot, and you will miss a lot if you're raiding. But yeah, like this is probably what I'm most happy about is the fact I was able to get both trios over the entire weekend. You got 5 shiny unknown dino? I only got 1. Dude, yeah, this was not my best event, I will say. I don't think I even got a shiny Grimmsnarl. Like, that's how bad it was for me. Nope.
15, 13 out of it, and I got it's good. Still better than ones I've had. So
yeah. So the only really let's see. I think I got the Cresselia shiny, but not the Darkrai and not the Grimmsnarl. So I mean, for this event, it wasn't the best for me. But I have some other things, that I'm happy I got. Like I said, I got the Lake Trio, I got the Galarian Bird Trio. My bird watching was very successful, I would say. I'd say I scored very highly. I don't know how you rate bird watching, but I think I rated very highly for doing that.
Lois said that she did 7 hours each day of, I assume, daily incense, and she did not get. Or is it the regular Lois? I'm curious which one that is.
So basically what I'm hearing is I actually got super lucky when it comes to what I got off of incense in terms of the birds and the Lake Trio.
Yep.
So I'm happy about that part. And I got a couple shiny Bewares, which I was kind of going hard for. I really wanted the shiny background, but oh well. I'm very happy I still got at least a couple shinies, so I got a little bit of trade fodder there, which is nice. Like I said, not my favorite event, but it waxes and wanes when it comes to like how well you do in terms of shiny. Sometimes the shinies literally will just assault you. Like you can't get away from them. They're everywhere. Like when I did Fuecoco Conde, within the first 15 minutes I had 5 shinies. Like sometimes it just happens that way. There's nothing you can do. And so like that's why like for events like this, sorry, not events like that, any event, any time, like, we see somebody doing well, it's always good to be happy for them because that's their day, right? Let them shine that day. And if it isn't your day, don't worry because the next day will be your day, right? I remember I was popping off in one of those baseball games. I got like what, 3 shiny backgrounds and a hundo that was also XXS. Like that was my day,
Yeah.
like that. So I mean, I had to pay for that day afterwards, and this, you could say maybe I did, and this is a absolutely not true. Okay, RNG is RNG, but you know what? To me, it helps me kind of like, it's what I like about Pokemon. I can insert myself. I can become my own trainer character in the game, so I get to think about it as my own little journey, and that's just how I think about it because I just find the Pokemon world very magical. So I like to give it magic like that. But yes, there's definitely an RNG Jesus, and I do have an altar to him, and I pray to him daily.
Lois mentioned that she did not do her daily instance. I'm curious, Lois, did you pay for the ticket? Because if you didn't
Oh,
have
right.
gotten any of the Lake Trio, so that's something that would have stopped
Yeah.
you from getting it. So please
Yeah, I
let me know
remember
about that.
people debating about whether it was better because then people are going, I didn't see as many mighty Pokemon because I had unknowns or whatever, and people are going, yeah, I actually wanted that. I wasn't. It's all based on like what you were looking to get out of it. Which actually, with a ticket, I find it kind of nice where it actually did give you 2 options: go hard for mighties, or go for what's it called? Go for the unknowns in the Lake Trio.
Hey, Dark, just out of curiosity, how many
Yeah.
carbine and caught? I've got a ridiculous amount, and I'm really not fond of them at all. And
Oh,
yeah.
let me see that. Hold on a second. Did you? What about your trio encounters, Dino? Let me go back and look at that. Hold on a second. Find it. You got 14. Whoa! Holy crap, Dino! What? I missed that completely. Sorry. Yeah.
14.
Wow, dude. Okay, Dino. Okay, I give my crown to you. You did better than me. Wait, no, I got the bird, so I still win. Ha! In your face. On Earth. All right, you asked me about Carbink, right? Which is in Kalos.
Because
Let me see.
I 3 shinies yesterday, and Carbink was one of those 3. I was very unhappy about that.
Let's see. I've seen almost 400, and I've caught about 250. I'm gonna assume most of those were eggs because I don't think I've caught that many.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm at 418, and I have 1,283 XLs on this thing, and I just passed 8,000. This is just
Yeah.
my nightmare.
And
I got my
mhm.
hundo from 2 weeks ago, or actually it was last week. I caught a 5th hundo of it. I keep deleting these
Jesus.
hundos. They just so. And,
Yeah.
Nikki said
Mhm.
8 and got them all, and they were XXL. Lois said that she did have the
Nice.
ticket. I was actually seeing a lot of them. I don't remember how many I didn't catch, but I was definitely seeing a lot of the Lake Trio. But when I was driving around and moving around. So it's definitely, I was very surprised you didn't see a single one there for it.
I will say that. Huh?
Lois had 22 shinies for this week.
Oh, nice. But I will say, I felt like when I was moving around, I saw them more because like the first day I was mostly doing the raids and the G maxes, so those were pretty well clustered, so we wouldn't move around that much. Plus, also I could look at my screen because of that. So that I think was why I didn't see as many. So like if I was like doing like what Dino did and just like checking the spawns, yeah, it seems like you could have gotten a ton of them. Oh, dude, Dino, that's fantastic, dude. Okay, yeah, Dino had a good event, man. He had a good event. Like honestly, like the more I did the event on Saturday, the more I felt like this was more of a catching event, and I was getting distracted by all the G maxes. And now, like honestly, I wish I'd gone back and like just walked some more, like kind of divided it more evenly between the two, and just not got in the hype of doing the G maxes and the whatever it's called the raids as much. Yeah, so I'm gonna this has been an important event for me in terms of like my priorities. What do I really want to accomplish? I'm thinking I'm more of a spawn catcher than a raider. I think I like because like in the mainline games I can get my shinies pretty reliably. Like I know exactly how to get them, and the only question is how long will it take you. But with this one, I can get genuinely surprised. Like I mentioned about that Beware that I got from the research. Like that was a genuine surprise. I was expecting like to get another one from a raid, but then there he went, just popped up. Like I was so shocked I almost forgot to record. What I did forget to do is catch him in a safari ball. But hey, you know what? I bet is a very rare shiny Beware with a costume that isn't a Great Ball. So hey, what? Maybe I actually did the right thing there by using Great Ball. Favorited.
Zero shiny hatches. I'm just gonna double check and see.
Oh,
So
hatched? I don't think I got a single thing from eggs.
yeah, this Carbink was yesterday, and the Farfetch'd was today. Now, for the Farfetch'd, I had gotten the yellow egg because I'd opened up gifts last night. When I had no eggs at there, I was not very smart about that. But I like to open up gifts anyway, so I just waited until 10 o'clock today and started
Nice.
doing it.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, I'm honestly, for the most part, I'm kind of happy about this event. Next time we have a Go Wild, I'm honestly gonna do some of the raids, but I'm gonna focus more on catching stuff. Because like having the mighty spawns out there, having the lake trio and all that, it made it pretty fun. Honestly, it actually made it kind of fun to go around and do spawn hunting. Plus the bird watching as well as with the safari balls. Uh, honestly, yeah, I should have been doing more just like going around catching stuff.
Yes, I personally I wish I was able to do it. Fortunately, I was not. But I still had a good time today going out, and yeah, and so everybody's able to do different things at different days.
Yeah. And look at that, Dino. Hey, it paid off for you in some way, right? Like they say, when a door closes, you sneak in through the window, right? And you got all those different lake trio spawns. Next time you have a situation that try bird watching. Try and see if you can get those Galarian birds because they could end up being shiny. You never know, right? So yeah, I'll say overall this was a pretty good event. It was very tiring though. Like the 5 days of raids was a bit much, in my opinion.
Seems to be something they're doing now, though, because they had the same thing when we had Eternus. It was a whole week of lead up to that again of max battles and stuff like that. So it seems to be kind of the new pattern that we're seeing with them. So I highly doubt that's going to be slowing down or stopping.
Yeah, yeah. I just gotta remember that and not get sucked in the background thing. Cause I think I got because you're my partner, in business and in life, in some ways. Sorry, bad. We're friends, so like I kind of got sucked into the background hunting craze that was going around with you and a couple other of my friends, and that's just not me. I realized after a while. I just want next time I'm just gonna go around doing some walking and stuff, do some raids, try and get some good stuff. But for the most part, like I enjoy getting that surprise and going, oh hey, there's a shiny there. That's what I really do enjoy. It's really fun.
Yep. A lot of people. So don't do what I'm doing right now. I highly recommend people wait for double candy transfer days.
Yeah.
But I don't really care. Most of my Pokemon, I've got more than enough candy on it, and so I'm just trashing stuff that I don't need anymore.
Yeah, and for Darkrai, if you do have a purifiable Hundo or a Shundo,
I did not get shiny Darkrai this entire event. So I do have a
remember. I don't mind Darkrai anyway, because I didn't do I did barely any Darkrai from this 6. Yeah, that many. Did I get anything decent?
Purifiable Shundo or purifiable Hundo? I'm curious about that. I know Raj was going hard at that. He's gone so hard that 7 days straight raids, and he's not playing Pogo at all tomorrow. So it's one less person I got to worry about gifts with. That sounds good. So Lois got a.
Oh, dude.
I'm tired of Bewares. I still want to get a few more. I did get the shiny Grimmsnarl, so I'm happy about that.
Wait, sorry. What did you say about the shiny Beware?
I'm tired of the Bewares. I did not get a shiny one.
Well, dude, this is so easy.
So easy to get one. I cannot tell you how many of these I've done. Let's see. How many have I done? I don't think I've trashed any of these.
No. Sorry. That's the wrong one. I should give you this one.
So Beware and costume. So 42 I've done, and not a single one.
Well, hold on a second. Look at my phone.
I'm watching.
Now I got one.
There we go.
Well, virtually. Eventually, yeah. Eventually, we'll find out. We'll get a trinket or something. Go lucky, and then I give that to you. See, it finds where shiny dark right. Ooh, what is there? Is there a number next to that? I can't see it. Oh no, it's a colon. Sorry. Shiny dark right, shiny 98 Weavile, shiny Hatena. Oh, and a shiny Smoliv. She got some Beware and 5 shiny. Very good Dino. Yeah, it's very nice. I'm glad to hear you got all that. Very cool. Yeah, everybody, like I said before, like post this in our Discord. I really want to see everyone got, because like honestly, it's like kind of cool like to see what everyone else does, because like you think like you had a bad day, or you like had like you didn't get what you wanted. You see other people like, oh wow, it's really cool.
Yeah, and actually, if people are going to be purifying their hundo, their Pokemon, and it's going to get a no out of it. One thing I'd like to actually recommend, Dark, you might want to bring up Discord again or something like that.
It definitely did.
And send it to us. I'm putting together a video of people doing that, and I'll definitely give you guys credit for that. So if you're going to be purifying any of them, go ahead and record it, and we'd be happy to put into a video that I'm working on of people purifying and other videos. So if you can't do anything interesting in Pokemon Go that you think we'd be interested in making a video out of it, love to get those from you, and have a little discussion, and I could post them up for you guys. So definitely something to keep in mind.
Yeah, honestly, if you got anything like that you want us to show off in the videos, feel free, because I've got a whole new schedule kind of a bit mapped out. We're gonna actually have a meeting to talk more about that after we're done with stream, to try and get this kind of like headline, because as you know, that City Safari in Miami is coming up, and like it seems like it's like now it's less than a month away, so like we want to do a big push for stuff in that time. So like honestly, if you guys want to send us content, show us like your favorite Pokemon or shinies and whatever you want to do, please send them our way, because the best part about doing this is the community. Flat out 100%. It's the people I meet along the way, and I would love to see what you guys feel is like your favorite, or you want to show off. All right, see you later, Dino. Oh so, yeah, yes. Shiny. Go ahead, Terminal.
You're going to, because it's going to get you a hundo or a shundo, I would love for you to record it and then send it to us. And we're putting together a video. We're going to put together a video, and of course, give you some credit for doing that, and put together a video just to showing people doing that. A friend of mine, the Imagine Legacy, he purified shiny. If I remember correctly, it was a shiny. Trying to remember which one it was. It was one of the. It was Latios or Latios. It was one of those two. He purified one and got himself a shundo out of that, and nice. Recorded for. So that's one of that I put in there for it.
Yeah.
Well, got this up on the screen. Here's just the tip. If you wanted to find your mighty Pokemon, they're always going to be either an XL or XXL. And so if you do an easy search, as I have here on the screen, of XL, XXL, it doesn't have to be uppercase. It just makes it a little bit easier to read. That will then help you find those Pokemon. Of course, they're going to be all 3-star. I don't think they cannot be a 2-star. So if you add in 3 and 4-star, that will show you not just your mighty Pokemon you caught. They could show you other ones. For example, here's a Waltz that I have that qualifies for that because it's XL. But it will show you Pokemon that are most likely going to be mostly your mighty Pokemon for it. So it's definitely one way to find. A lot of people ask the question. There's no tag for it. It would be nice if they had a special tag, a special way to search for mighties, and great if they had to search for a mighty, but they don't. So it's definitely something you can help you find them for it. It's definitely do that.
Nice, Nikki. That's pretty good. Yeah, anything like that you guys want to send our way, like I said, the best part about this whole game is honestly the community, Pokemon and PoGo as well. People I meet along the way, become lifelong friends, people I trust with, a lot about me, and so I would love to show everyone, everything that our community thinks is great, because y'all are the best. I gotta say, y'all are the best. Like, I wouldn't want to do this. I know Terminal wouldn't want to do this if it weren't for how great all of you are out there. We just want to make sure y'all have all the information that you could possibly need, and you're able then to do exactly what you want to do and go after exactly what you want. RNGesus be darned.
RNGesus is a witch with a B.
He or she is a fickle master.
Think Arceus.
Yes, thank him too as well. Also, when's he coming in the game, yo?
I doubt it's going to be next year. The 10th anniversary of PoGo is coming up, but
that's probably Mega Mewtwo.
That's what I think it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, hello. So I don't think
it's coming in. Nah. So that was So I don't know what's gonna happen, man. It's like, good luck to all of us to complete those Sinodexes, because ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Not at all. They gotta milk all 3 of them, so they all have to be in different events, right? They could surprise me, and I would tip my hat to Scopely at that point if they put all 3 of them in the same event. I'm sure the ticket would be about $30 to $45 because it's three mythicals, so of course it's got to be at least $15 per one. But yeah, we're not gonna see them for a while because they gotta make sure each one has their own ticket and individual event before we get to see them.
So we're coming close to the end. Every week we these metal videos. I'm just curious.
PoGo Poker.
PoGo Poker.
And, I keep forgetting it.
And how many you've gotten and stuff like that. So one of the things that this week had a lot of were XXLs, and I'm curious everybody's XXL medal is. It's called the Jumbo Pokemon Collector, and to be able to get it to platinum, you need to catch 500 of them. So if everyone, while you're here in chat, go ahead and post what your Jumbo Pokemon Collector medal shows.
I am trying to find it. Aha! Here you go. What's yours at? Wow.
5. And I'm curious what it is, and what everyone else is.
I knew I was gonna lose this to you, but wow, I'm not that far behind actually.
No, I'd stop. To me, once I got the medal, I slow down. One of the things here's another tip, just the tips, is that you can't, and that counts, and you can trade it, and that counts. Mm-hmm. So if you're going to transfer Pokemon, you want to build up this medal, do the evolutions on it. If you got the extra candy, evolve it, and then go from there. Lois has got 7, which is definitely platinumed it.
Ooh, nice.
Big Nicky's, he's a pretty hardcore player, so I'm curious what big Jumbo Collector counts as enough for it. Grandpa is 1 for 28 for Grimstone. 1 for 28 for the backgrounds is what you're talking about, Grandpa? Curious.
I think I've been talking about the shiny. They might have gotten 1 shiny out of 28 max battles, because that sounds way too low for backgrounds. Because you said it was like 1 out of 3 or 4, right? Like that is statistically very improbable. Yeah, shiny. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. Well, I was thinking about this, and I know exactly why I didn't get a shiny Grimmsnarl. I know exactly why. Hey, on that Gmax day for Garbodor, besides me, who else got a shiny?
I know I didn't.
So you know what? I think this is why, because RNGesus is a fickle master, like I said earlier.
Yeah, Lois started 2023, so she's only been going a few years. Pretty respectable number to get 42 there.
Yeah.
And so just curious. I was curious what people's medals are like and stuff like that. One I'm still going for these teeny rats. My happiest medal was Pikachu. I had to stop. I did not have to try to get any more than the Pikachus that I got.
I was there for that.
You were with me for that one.
Yeah,
this was not by purpose. Not doing it purposefully for it.
Yeah, like it was so funny when we did that. You like literally exclaimed, "Thank God I never have to catch a Pikachu again."
Have to. Still do it by choice, especially when they've got the backgrounds and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, how many baseball games have we been to go get the backgrounds that only Pikachu has?
Yep.
Oh, here we go. I'm only at 82, so I'm gonna die probably before I get this medal done.
So the teeny rat one, that's definitely a hard one to
Yeah,
get. I
for sure.
working hard outs for that one also.
Mhm.
So
Quick question about this one as well. Is it 1.3 or 1.4? They got to be smaller than. I forget how much it was.
for the rats, it's got to be 2.41 or smaller in
kgs.
height.
Oh, in height.
So,
Oh. Oh, I thought it
yep.
was based on weight, so it's based on height.
Yeah, no, I've even got them tagged here, and so you can see here that I'm sorry, I was wrong. It's based upon weight, and it's 2.41 kilograms in weight.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's
2.41. Oh,
so some that say
right.
2 or 2 could count, but I'm saving all these to trade with other people. So I've got
So
14.
that reminds me actually about the difference between the Alolan Rattata and normal Rattata. Alolan Rattata will basically never get you the something for the youngster medal because they are said in their dex entries that they're actually bigger. So I know that they will never be small enough. See, yeah.
So I've got 4 of them right now to trade away. So I
We
don't know
gotta
why they
wait. Did you say 2.41 or 1.41?
2.41.
Oh, 2. Oh, sorry. I thought you said. Okay, my bad. Okay. I thought you said 1.
Yeah. It's based on 0.41.
Yeah.
Magic large magic the large one with large magic carps. That one is 1313 or 1314 in weight. So it's definitely
13.
for.
Okay, gotcha.
Lois, yeah, we did that a few weeks ago. I don't know if we've done the showcase one. I'm not going to show my showcase number again, but yeah, she's got 86 first place showcases. It takes,
Nice.
if I remember, 300 to get the somebody asked me this week, and it's something I haven't had a chance to research, if the Professor Pikachu can be shiny. Raj is one of those people that may know that offhand for it. So I'm curious if
I'm not sure myself. Yeah.
So it's 100 to get the Professor Pikachu is what Lois just reminded me of.
Yes, it is.
So, well, we've gone a bit over.
Oh, we have, haven't we? Oh, yeah.
We've done that all. So if anyone else any other questions, feel free to post it here or post it in our Discord. And we're going to be posting some videos this week. One video that Dark's mostly working on, the longer form.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm working on longer form to talk about the silver bottle cap, and I go into a bit about probabilities for the game. And honestly, I will say this, guys, this sounds so friggin' pretentious. I was kind of changed by it, seeing all the numbers laid out for me. It really has kind of made me shift perspective and make me think again about what I'm doing in this game. I know it sounds so pretentious, like you're gonna have the same revelation. No, it's my revelation because I've been staring at this video for about 40 plus hours and I've had nothing to think about but that for 40 plus hours. Okay, it's because I'm going insane. That's what's happening here. I'm going insane over here, literally insaner than I was before. So like, don't. I want you to be entertained. That's all I want you to be. Okay, be entertained and learn and take away something, learn something from it. That's all I'm asking. Okay. don't please don't think that it is absolute cinema and it will change your life. Please don't think that's what I meant to say either. Please, I'm not that pretentious and full of hot air. I promise.
Yes, so Raj confirms it cannot be shiny, and he said, "Yet I doubt it will be able to become the Professor."
Probably not.
I don't think they're going to change. It's not like we get a second one. You can only get one of them at a time.
Right.
Recommend people name it something that's easy to find. Usually, like the first thing that comes to mind. So name it Professor or something like that, because it's very hard to find that single one there for it. And welcome in, Ashton. Thanks for joining.
Right at the end, perfect timing.
Ashton's been hard at work at catching them all.
Good job, Ashton. I believe you did a great job. But yes, that will do it for us tonight, guys. Thank you for sticking around a little bit longer than usual. Thank you for listening to all my bad jokes. Appreciate it.
all for joining. And this has been
Pogo Tips with just the tips. I am very tired now. Good night. Okay. That update fucked up.